Hello guys, welcome to the official start of my YouTube channel, which is so crazy to say. My name is Brianna Yosick, for those of you who do not know me or have not been to my channel yet. So like I said, this is the start of my YouTube channel. I am excited to have you here. Thank you for clicking on this video and taking the time out of your day to listen to me and care what I have to say. Also, I'm filming on my phone and I keep looking at myself in the screen, so I apologize. I'm really trying hard to actually look at the lens, but that's besides the point. Yeah, so like I said, this is just the start to my YouTube channel. This is a really relaxed video, just an introduction. Some of you may be here because you found me from my testimony video. For those of you who haven't, you are welcome to go check that video out. That's technically my first official video on this channel. But yeah, I'm just so excited to be doing this. It's been a long time coming. I've always wanted to do something like this for years and years, since I was 11. I remember watching makeup videos and lifestyle YouTubers and vloggers, and I always thought it was super fun, but I never thought I could do it because I was like, I don't have the camera, I don't have this, I don't have that. I was like, I can't do it. But I was like, you know what? Who cares? I can film on my phone, and even if I have only 20 people watching these videos, I'm totally fine with that because it's super fun. I feel like this is so fun for me. And the thought of doing this brings me a lot of joy, and I feel like I just want to share my life with people and share my faith, and hopefully I can be an encouragement to some people in certain areas. And I just want to be as raw and authentic and vulnerable as possible because, man, life can be really tough, and I'm learning that very quickly. And I really admire having like-minded YouTubers that I can watch and relate with, and I want to be that for hopefully some of you that are watching. So like I said, thank you for clicking on this video. Just to kind of give a brief summary of what I hope for this YouTube channel. I kind of mentioned it before, but I intend to make kind of lifestyle videos, some fun videos, easygoing videos, and also the main purpose of this channel is to make faith-based related videos to kind of encourage you guys to, I believe that we are not meant to do life alone, and you might find yourself in a season where you feel kind of lonely, and it's always good to have, to know and to be encouraged by people that may be going through similar situations as you. And that's why I want to make this, like I said, to be honest with you, to, maybe some of you are sharing similar experiences that I am. So just to encourage and to uplift, and yeah, we're not meant to go through life alone. So just knowing that there's people out there that can relate and can kind of be there for you in a way, even if you don't personally know them, it's super encouraging. So that's really my hope for this video. I hope this can reach people. This video and my channel can reach out to people and yeah, help in some way. I don't know, but I'm super excited for what is in store and where this channel will take me. I will say I have no experience with making videos, and I was kind of putting pressure on myself, and like I mentioned before, I'm like, I need a good camera, I need good lighting, I need to have all these things. And it's like, you know what? I don't. I have a phone, I have myself, and this is gonna be really relaxed. Don't expect to see anything crazy with crazy editing, or I know that's maybe eventually that would be really nice because I really admire aesthetically pleasing videos and cool editing and stuff like that. But to start out, I don't have that skill yet or the equipment, but maybe down the line, we'll see. But that's just the warning. So if you're here for really pretty whatever, you're not gonna get that here, sorry. Also, I have coffee. I thought that we could just kind of relax, we're hanging out. So if you wanna grab a cup of coffee or a snack or whatever, you can join me and we can just chat for a bit. Like I said, I just want this to be laid back and kind of a get to know me. So like I said, along with the introduction, we're doing not a Q&A because nobody asked me these questions, but I'm treating it like a Q&A so you guys can kind of get to know me better for those of you who don't know me. So I wrote down some questions, mostly answers, to kind of, like describe myself or things that are good to know when you get to know somebody, or I think are important aspects of my life. So without further ado, we're gonna get started. Also, I'm trying not to be awkward. I wasn't gonna say this, but I feel like I have to say it. For some reason, when I start recording, I get like, so sorry. But hopefully with time, the more videos I make, I'll be more relaxed and easygoing. So yeah. So I'm just gonna get into it. About me, a little bit about myself is I am from Ohio. I'm not gonna say what part of Ohio, privacy, not that I don't think anybody's gonna watch this and wanna come like find me or stalk me, but I'm from Ohio, grew up in Ohio, suburban Ohio, I guess you could say. I grew up having 2 brothers. I'm the oldest. I have 2 younger brothers, which growing up was a pain because I always wanted a sister so bad and I was so jealous. It seemed like all my friends had sisters and I wanted them so bad. But I will say, now that I'm older, I appreciate having brothers so much more. When you get to a certain age where you're all adults, it's just really fun. When you're a kid, it's hard because it's like you want to play, at least in my experience, I wanted to play with like Barbies and, girly stuff, and they were digging in the mud, and I just was not that girl. So it was hard growing up and playing together, but now that we're older, it's just super fun. It's really cool to have brothers. So if you have brothers, you can relate. Also, being the only girl is nice. It definitely has its perks. Shout out to mom and dad. But yeah, so I really enjoy having brothers, but I believe the Lord blessed me in the area for what I lacked, he made up for, because I have a ton of cousins that are girls. I have, let me see, 3, 4, I have 6 girl cousins, and they're all like relatively close to me in age. So yeah, it's awesome having girl cousins. God knew, he's like, you know what, I'm gonna give you some girl cousins because you have 2 brothers. So it's really cool. But yeah, so that's a little bit about my family. I have 2 dogs, which currently do not live with me. My brothers moved out and they own the dogs now technically, but they are still like, they're all of our dogs basically. Don't see them as much anymore, but they are girl dogs. So I guess in that area, there are girls in my family. Their names are Zoe and Zara. Zara was a pandemic puppy. We impulsively got her last summer and it was amazing because I love her so much, and Zoe is very sweet too. Unfortunately, I do have a dog allergy. I'm actually allergic to like literally every animal. Dogs, cats, horses, bunnies, like literally every animal. And it's so unfortunate because I really love animals and I wish I wasn't, but I sacrifice it and take allergy medicine pretty much every day, or I was taking it every day when the dogs lived with us because yeah, allergies are not fun. So I guess that's another random fact I was not planning on telling you guys that, but that's a little bit about me. I just randomly picked up this pen. I don't know where this came from, but so that's my family. Just like basic facts about me, things I like to do in my free time. I love to bake and cook. I'm one of those weird people that I don't cook to eat. I cook out of the pure enjoyment of challenging myself to make a new recipe or cook for others. I love cooking for others. Like I love making food. I always beg my parents. I'm like, can I cook dinner tonight? Because I just really enjoy it. It's super fun. I love, like I said, a challenge. I like trying difficult recipes or baking difficult things. I love Great British Baking Show, especially the Christmas episodes. Like Christmas time is like the best time because I just like all the baking. So yeah. I love coffee. As you can probably tell, I drink it every day. I literally can't go without it. It's just like, some of you might understand what I mean by this, but it's literally, I don't even consider it a drink. I consider it a meal. Like it is equal to a meal for me. Like coffee is in its own element. I don't even categorize it in drinks because it is so special on its own. So if you agree with me, comment down below because that's just how I feel about coffee. But yeah, I like coffee. I love being outside. I love nature. I love going on walks. I love just being in nature in general. I love having quiet time outside. I feel like I connect most to the Lord and the Holy Spirit when I'm outside. So I try to be outside as much as possible, and like in any season. Winter is a hard time for me because living in Ohio, it gets really cold. It's kind of hard to be outside. So yeah, but I'm definitely making the most of it this summer, even though it's been hot, but I love it. I love being outside. I love flowers. I love trees and all of that. So also, last but not least, I love hanging out with friends. I am a huge people person, and it's actually kind of interesting when you first meet me. I can be kind of shy. I'm not really one of those people that I can get really quiet and more introverted, but if I know you, I love it. I love being around people. I thrive. I'm one of those, I guess you can say I'm a genuine extrovert because I feel fulfilled and like alive, and I'm given life when I'm with people, especially the people I know and like I'm closest to, if that makes sense. Don't get me wrong, like any human, every human needs time to be alone. So there's times when I really need to be alone, but I love being with people. I love hanging out with friends. Like, it's just the best. I wish I could hang out with friends and people like every day. But yeah, and another interesting fact about me is these kind of go together. I love to travel. I love learning, like being introduced to new cultures and getting to meet new people. I've had the biggest blessing I would consider in my life to travel a lot, especially these last 3 years. I've traveled to Mexico, Costa Rica, and I've gone to Uganda 4 times, which I'm going to get into that a little bit. And you'll come to know Uganda is literally my second home. 100%. I go there like literally. I've been going every year for the last 3 years. So Uganda is very, very special to me. And for another reason, my fiance, I'm engaged. My fiance is from Uganda. I met him doing mission work. I went the summer of 2018. Yeah, 2018. And then I went back the next summer. I worked with a ministry and organization called Watoto Ministries, and I worked as a music teacher. I was volunteering, and I met him when I was in Uganda, and one thing led to another, and we are engaged, obviously. So you'll definitely learn more about him on this channel, and I'm gonna share what it's like being in a long distance relationship and just what the Lord has taught us. And it's a crazy story. I'm definitely going to make a video, maybe with him, describing our journey, and it's definitely been one that the Lord has had his hand all over. So I'm really excited to share that part of my life with you. But yeah, hopefully we are praying and crossing our fingers. He should be coming and moving to the US next month if all goes well. We are hoping and believing and praying that the Lord works everything out. But so far we are on the right track, and he should be here. So we are super, super excited to finally kiss that season of long distance goodbye, because it's been a challenge, to say the least. It's been so good, and I wouldn't take it back for anything. I'm grateful for what it's taught us, but I'm ready for it to be done, if you know what I mean. So anyways, that's gonna be, oh my word, I'm already at 15 minutes. Anyways, that's gonna be a whole nother thing. But last but not least, I did graduate college. I went to Nyack Christian College in New York. Some of the best 4 years of my life. Once again, I would never trade those experiences and those years ever. I met some of my bestest friends and learned and grew so much in my faith, and just amazing. So I studied music education. So I am, like I said earlier, a music teacher. Currently, I am not working at any school. but I'm in the process of trying to find a job. And that's another thing we can talk about. Let's talk about post-pandemic job hunting. It is hard. If you are relating to me, it is so hard. But anyways, I'll get into that another time. I'm going to try to wrap up this video because like I said, I'm already at 15 minutes and I'm not going to go and edit stuff out. So without anything else to say, like I said, I'm just super excited that you are here. Thank you so much for taking the time to learn a little bit about me. And I would love to learn about you. So if you watch this video and you want to say something, you can comment, say hi, say who you are. If I don't personally know you, I'm sure some of my friends will probably watch this video, but if you randomly stumbled upon this, just say hi. But yeah, thank you so much for taking the time, like I said, and I'm excited for what this YouTube channel has in store for us. So I hope you have a great week and I will see you next time. Bye.